Also on Capitol Hill, the longest tenured in Senate leadership history is coming to an end. Mitch McConnell announced Wednesday he plans to step down from his post as the Republican leader in the upper chamber come November. The 82-year-old, seven-term senator from Kentucky called it one of life's most underappreciated talents to know when it's time to move on to the next chapter. CBS News congressional correspondent Nicole Killian has more.
I love the Senate. It's been my life.
An emotional Mitch McConnell took to the well of the Senate Wednesday in a surprise speech.
I know the politics within my party at this particular moment in time. I have many faults. Misunderstanding politics is not one of them.
The 82-year-old Republican leader said the decision came after careful deliberation. It follows a series of health challenges, including 2 episodes last year where he seemingly froze in public.
Okay, Mitch.
Elected in 1984, McConnell is the longest-serving Senate leader in U.S. history. Rising quickly through the ranks, he was instrumental in reshaping the Supreme Court by helping to confirm 3 conservative justices during the Trump administration.
He's probably been the most consequential Republican senator, if not senator, of the last quarter century in terms of his impact on American politics.
Probably the most lasting political move he's made as leader, changing the Supreme Court, and as a result, we reversed Roe versus Wade. Now we live in the Dobbs era, and we see the chaos that's created.
But his relationship with former President Donald Trump eventually became strained after McConnell condemned his actions on January 6 during the impeachment trial. And more recently, he was challenged by members of his own conference and split with some over issues like the border and funding for Ukraine.
And Nicole Killian joins me now from Capitol Hill, where it's really busy. And I want to ask you about an entirely different question, which is there is a deadline Friday to avert a partial government shutdown. What's the latest on those negotiations?
Yeah, well, Leader McConnell has been involved in those, and tonight that we learned that all 4 congressional leaders have agreed to a funding deal to prevent a partial government shutdown this coming Friday. In essence, they would move forward with what's called a continuing resolution to try to extend government funding through March 8th and March 22nd, respectively, funding various agencies throughout those 2 dates. The hope, John, is that by then they can clear all of these appropriations bills that would fund the government on a longer-term basis so they don't have to do this kicking the can down the road.
Nicole Killian on Capitol Hill. Thank you, Nicole.